There are also many of you who asked for the recording, so I guess they will enjoy it as well. Though this is a very good moment to join this transmission because today is 12 of 12, 12th September. It's the portal day. So the energy is very strong and I could feel it, since the morning time. And I guess that's the reason why they really wanted to bring this transmission and, at this point. So it's much better to, join it live than to listen to the recording. But I'm anyway grateful to share it with everyone else. So we are we are very connected right now. Earth is very connected with Sirius, and receiving now this activation will help you to access the Sirian frequencies easier and to connect and to use the Sirian frequencies. And this is my real hope for this transmission, is that many of you here probably have already received them. You have worked with the blue sphere. Some of you might be new. But I really hope that this is a reminder for everyone, and mostly for those of you who have connected before with the blue sphere and have tuned into the frequencies of Sirius. I hope that you're very willing to share them further also. Yeah, which means that you can use this frequency as you're going to receive it today for other people, maybe for, starting with your family, your loved ones, your friends, and then maybe even integrating it or bringing it in your therapy if you're a therapist or a healer, or if you take such a journey right now. If not, you might wish though to, use it for those in need, use it for certain situations and people who might ask for your support in this way. So thank you very much for joining, and thank you for connecting with the portal of Sirius and bringing this energy on the planet. And of course, for shining it, for let it shine through you. If you have any questions, because I will start channeling soon, I will channel the Sirian Archangels of Light. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat, or you can also turn on your microphone towards the end of our session together today, and you can ask your questions in this way. Okay, so are you ready? Please make yourself comfortable. Yeah, as always, you don't need to do much. You can lay down, you can sit as you sit now. You're going to have the recording of this transmission. Let's see if there is anyone else who might join. You might wish to watch the Telegram group after, because I will be sharing some light codes that I received from the Sirian Archangels of Light in the last years. And so I will be sharing them there, and if you wish to use them, please download them. I would share the high resolution version, so you can do so. And usually the ones who print the codes, they say that they feel more connected with the Sirian energies, that they can channel them easier, or they feel more connected with their own inner gifts, and they can, share their inner gifts with other people and so on. So if you wish to try it out, yeah, it's good to have your own experience with the light codes. And I'm quite optimistic about that. Like in the last years, more and more people have shared that they feel how they receive the frequencies through the light codes. Yeah, so give yourself a good chance with that. Don't tell yourself, oh, I cannot do it. Maybe others can, or others are sensitive, or so on, because you are also, and for sure you're meant to do it. Okay, so let's start this transmission, and I invite you all to close your eyes, and as always, to take a deep breath in. And to bring your attention into that space of love and silence, which is always in your heart. And through that space, to come back home to yourself. And I call upon the Sirian Archangels of Light. They connect with us now. And I also call upon the energy of the High Council of the Ascended Masters and the Pleiadians, if they wish to join us in this transmission. And I invite you once again to take a deep breath in, breathe out. Akarana shinna kiarana, eshana makiana shana rana nikinaya, ena sharana kina humaya rana kishaya rana, onna kisharana ikara, erena kinako, arena kinako, ommaya shana, erra kinako nashamakara shana kiana shara kiana shanaya. Reana shanakya shanakya rashomaya nakya rashanakya. Eyana sharana nakya nashomaya ranakya shanakya shana u ayanakya. Nakya shahara nashihenanan. Yanakya nashahara nakya hananan. Ayanakya naranan. We are delighted to connect with you once again. And as we do so, we invite you all to withdraw your attention into your heart, to come back home to yourselves, to your true self. We are the Sirian Archangels of Light connecting with you today through a bridge that the Pleiadians created between you and us, but also because the main portals with Sirius have been completely reactivated. And this is mostly because of your own interest, your intentions, your effort and energy, and mostly your goodwill, compassion, and love that you brought on your planet. We enjoy establishing this connection mostly for the occasion of this sacred portal day, inviting you all firstly to deeply tune into the energy that this day brings to you. So we are going to start this transmission by asking you all to close your eyes and to feel the power of the radiant circle that you're creating here, which means to feel the connection with all the participants in this transmission. And maybe even to observe if there is any sense of recognizing any of them as being part of your soul family. And as you do so, allow that radiance to grow. Feel it in your heart and then feel how it comes out from your heart and it expands into forming this sacred space. And as you do so, we have a question for you. And our question is, are you ready to expand your consciousness beyond Earth into the fifth dimension. And then as you do so, to bring the fifth dimensional vibration on Earth. So you can crystallize further the timeline, which has been called the New Earth or the Golden Earth. And as you bring this answer right from your heart, and as you resonate with it, we are inviting you to take a moment and to feel that timeline. To take a moment to envision the new earth as your intuition brings this to you. It doesn't need to do it through a lot of visualization and many details, but rather to have the feeling of it. And maybe that feeling is just pure joy or love, or such a deep sense of you being connected with all that is. Maybe having that feeling that what was lost comes back now, that your DNA is being fully reactivated and you're reawakening to a new reality. That once again, you are meant to feel that you are whole, you are complete, you are perfect as you are, along with everything that is. Maybe just to tune into that and to allow your intuition to show you how it is to be there, free of any fear, unlimited in your creation, unlimited in your potential, knowing that you have infinite opportunities to evolve and to create as you wish to, knowing that there is no need to follow fear or what you have experienced before. That as you crystallize further the fifth dimensional timeline, it calls you to embrace that side of yourself which knows love and compassion, trust and joy, and to invite that to create through you. Maybe you wish now to take a commitment of observing your own perception upon fear, lack, untrust, doubt, and so on. And as you observe that and you recognize that within you, and as you nurture it instead of rejecting it, you also decide now, instead of following that, to rather follow that enthusiasm and love that shine through you. And this is our real invitation for today, to crystallize further the timeline of the new earth as you already started to do. And we are so grateful to all of you here and of course beyond this transmission, knowing that so many of you have contributed to creating the fifth dimensional reality. And now we are inviting you to take a moment and to connect with Mother Gaia. We are inviting you to turn your attention towards its energy grid and to visualize it as a radiant network of light. And this network is formed through the sacred ley lines of your planet. And you observe and see, and maybe some of you might even visualize these ley lines crossing along the entire planet, lightening up now, connecting, enhancing the vibration of the main energy grid of the planet. And as you feel the bright light of those ley lines, you might wish to tune into it and to shine your own light, the light of your heart, into the energy grid of the planet, as we do right now from our own realm, shining the light of Sirius and the frequencies of Sirius into the energy grid of the planet through the transmission that you have given permission for us to take now. And as your heart shines that light into the main energy grid, You observe how the light becomes brighter and brighter and it illuminates the entire planetary network. And you notice how different places, maybe portal places, sacred places, and so on, are being reactivated. Not only the ones that connect Earth with Sirius and other star systems, but also those which were established long time ago. Those ancient connections that await for you to turn your attention towards them and reactivate them. Of course, with the help, with the loving support of the cosmic families of love and light. And as you breathe in right now, imagine how you bring the light from the planetary grid into your heart. And from your heart, you're bringing that light back into the planetary grid, creating such a strong connection with Mother Gaia. And as you do so, we are inviting you to embrace a certain code or intentional code that states, I'm ready now to fully align my consciousness with the portal that opens up today. I'm fully aligned to align my energy system with the energy of this portal. And you can express this intention with your own words, in your own way, in any way, if it truly resonates with your heart. And as you breathe in and you nourish your body with oxygen and light, we are inviting you now to receive the Sirian frequencies once again, so you can make best use of them, so you can continue to reactivate portals with Sirius and open energy vortexes, so you can use this frequency to heal your emotional body and field, so you can share them with many other people, to tune into the gamma state and teach others how to do it, and also to connect further, not only with Sirius, but as well with Mintaka, and further on with other star systems which are meant to create new connections between Earth and them. And as you do so, and once again, you deeply turn your attention into the space of your own home, into your heart. We are inviting you to repeat after us. And of course, you can do it silently, but do it from your heart, because this is what activates, this is what truly facilitates this activation. Beloved Sirian Archangels of Light, I call upon you and all other star beings, angels, archangels, and the pure presence of the Ascended Masters to reconnect me with the Sirian portals on Earth and beyond, to reactivate the blue codes within my DNA and my cosmic chakra. Through the light and love from above, I generate now the blue sphere, envisioning it as a radiant, glowing blue globe which surrounds me. Through the blue radiance, I open my heart, ready to receive the Sirian frequencies for the highest benefit of all. I breathe in love. I breathe out love. It is done. It is done. It is done.
Ma panema südame alles valmis vastu võtma Süüria sagedusi kõigi suurimaks hüvanguks.
And we are inviting you all now to take a moment and to remain centered into the sphere of blue light, blue bright light. Inviting the light now to your crown chakra. And from your crown chakra into the chakra which is above it, the cosmic chakra. And as you turn your attention above the top of your head, we are inviting you all to envision your cosmic chakra as a blue lotus flower with 1,000 petals. And when the blue lotus flower receives the blue light, it opens up and it opens all its petals, reactivating them one by one until the entire energy center is being fully reactivated. And from there, you're observing rays of blue light coming from the cosmic chakra into your crown, and from your crown into your third eye. And your third eye glows now in the blue light. And from the third eye, it goes further into your heart. And your heart is glowing now, the blue radiant light. And from your heart, it goes further into the solar plexus, which glows now into that radiant blue light. And from the solar plexus, there are rays of light coming into your root chakra, energizing, opening your root chakra, realigning it with the cosmic chakra. And once again, you're envisioning yourself with your physical structure, but also with all of your subtle bodies being now in the center of the bright blue sphere of light. And as you do so, you start observing how there are rays of blue light coming out from it in the place where you live, towards your loved ones, towards your family. Rays of light going further than that, expanding over the place where you live, going towards the waters that might surround the place or the waters which are close by, any rivers, even ponds or fountains, seas or oceans. You're allowing those rays of light to go further and to touch them, to energize them, until you observe the entire planet with all the water on the planet receiving the frequencies of Sirius through the blue light. Some of you might envision smaller spheres of light coming out from the main one, spreading out on the entire planet. Smaller spheres of light coming out, going into different water bodies and to different people and to the earth itself, until everything receives the healing light of Sirius. And as you breathe in now and you breathe out, you allow that expansion to continue. Feeling safe here and at peace, calm and radiant. And then you bring yourself back into your heart. Once again, you're surrounded by that bright blue sphere of light. You recognize this now as being the healing frequency of Sirius. And you know that whenever you'll be closing your eyes again and you'll be visualizing the bright blue sphere of light, you'll be tuning once again into this frequency. Moreover, as you continue to use it in this way, and mostly to facilitate it for others as well, you'll be reactivating the blue codes within your DNA, which means that you will activate further strands of your DNA so you can remember your true history, your previous lifetimes on Earth, mostly lives like the ones that you had during Atlantis and the lives in ancient Egypt. Those were lives when you were purely connected with Sirius and most probably guided by beings of Sirius. Now, once again, as you're reactivating the blue codes within you, those memories might come back to you. And they might come back in different ways, not exactly as you might expect. They might come back to you through flashes of light. They might come back to memories. But they might also come back to you, bringing a deep sense of knowing how things were. This means that they might not express through details or stories, but rather through vibrations. And those vibrations might come out through your heart chakra. And by tuning into them, you might start remembering or experiencing a sense of knowing. Allow this to happen naturally and have trust. Know that you're all unique. And even if all one, though, we invite you to celebrate your uniqueness, to let go of comparison and expectations, and to know that each and every of you is meant to experience his or her own reality in a special way. Honor your journey as it is, and know that exactly what you receive here today is what you're meant to feel and to bring forward. We have trust that this is exactly what you will be doing, if indeed it resonates with your heart. We love you and we know that Earth is going into a high transformation. We know as well that many of the old patterns are to fall down now. And we know that you and so many others like you are meant to carry the fifth dimensional vibrations further and to create the new realities. We thank you for all this. We honor it. And we know that you'll be experiencing even more joy, happiness, and light. We love you, and we will be shifting this connection in a moment to the nine-dimensional Pleiadian collective. Sharana Kishana, Heyana Shana Kana Sharana, Ayana Kina Sharana Kana Henaya, Rana Shina Kiara Shana Kiora Shana Kiora Shana Kionaya, Mine Kiara Shana Karana Kiana Shanaya, Arrena Kash, Orena Kianaya. We thank you for being here, for receiving this transmission. We greet you as always with so much light and love. But by now we know that this light and love are already within you. We also know that you have access to them as you wish to, as you have access to all that you're looking for from within you. We are here with you today to kindly remind you to continue to bring change on your planet. And you do so mostly by embracing change. And there are many of you at this time who would run away from it, will try to reject it and to stick to the old, though you're very much meant to go in the opposite direction. You're meant to embrace that new reality, even when it brings you out of your comfort zone. You're meant to embrace change and to welcome it into your life, to give up fear and to know that the unknown is not to be fearful, but it brings positive surprises to you. And you're meant to experience your reality in such a spontaneous and bright way. We are here with you to remind you that the walls of the three-dimensional matrix are breaking down. And this happens mostly because of you and with your help. And as you started to do so, when you brought so much light into the planetary grid, we encourage you to go on, to remain connected with the cosmic realm, but to be connected as well with Mother Earth and its energy, to allow healing to take place for you and for many others, to be unique and sincere with yourself, because you're different. And as you do so, not to hide yourself or to pretend that you're something which you're not, but rather to have courage to step into your uniqueness and to express yourself as you are. Because you, fifth dimensional being, are so much meant to carry the new frequencies on your planet. And you can do so only by remaining sincere towards yourself. Acting from that sincerity, you're spreading out that light and you're showing that it is possible for everyone to be themselves pure and truthful to their own heart, to their own essence. We thank you all for all that you do and all that you are. Beyond this realm, we know that you're all great ascended masters. We also know that you came here at this time to carry the light on and to open all the ancient doorways. Therefore, for all those of you who have felt called to reactivate the ancient portals, and not only, please continue to do so. Bring your energy together with the energy of so many other light workers, energy healers, channelers, and so on. Bring your intentions together and mostly bring that love from your heart so you can reactivate the portals. And many times you have doubted yourself and maybe felt that you cannot do it, though we share with you that we are doing it together. You as a vessel and you being in agreement with the missions that we are sharing with you, but also you as the inhabitants of your planet and the ones who have the free will upon the reactivation of the portals. You as co-creators, you're all doing it, and we truly encourage you to continue doing so. We love you, we remain connected with you, and as always, we continue to whisper our guidance to you. As the veils of illusion started to fade away, that guidance will be heard even stronger, with more clarity, and you'll receive it in more trust. We thank you, we love you, we love you, we love you.